This is the Iron Trader, and it is Hump Day, which means it is Crude Day. Now, yesterday the API report came out, and crude had a nice draw of 2.4 million. Gasoline had a draw of 2.9 million, and distillates had a build of 0.8 million. Now, the EIA report will be out here at 10:30, so we'll see if it confirms. So, as usual, we are going to review crude oil here and natural gas. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Thanks for watching. All right, here we have crude, your daily chart. Now, if you look at the big picture here, your price channels here are still intact, okay? So you have 75.06 on the top and 66.80 on the bottom. But see, this is why you trade the chart. You see how I always point out this key 8 SMA here, and I always point out the 21. See how important that is? Where did this go? It went right into it and could not get above and came right on down. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to watch what is today's low here. Okay, so today we had a low of 67.05. Okay, so realistically that was a lower low than yesterday's, and it's a lower low than on this one at 67.15. So the key support level we have to watch here is going to be this 66.80. Now, if that is lost, then we come to this candle here, and we're looking for 65.65. We're looking here for 65.38, and then we have 64.36, and then your big retest here is 63.64. Now, if this is lost, you're going to go right to the 61.74 area, and then if that's lost, you're going to be right down in the 56 to 58 area with in a very short period of time. Okay, so the thing I don't like about this is summer driving going on here. There's a big brouhaha going on there still with the Russia, and crude is just not rallying here. So this tells me this is not a very good sign. So we know where the downside is. So on the upside here, what we want to do is look to the bottom of this candle here. Okay, you're sitting at 68.71. That is going to be your resistance level. So then the next hero is going to be 69.91. That is going to be your 8 SMA. And then we have your 21 SMA sitting at 70.10. Now, if it can get above, then we look to this candle here. You're looking at 71.15. We have 72.03, 72.38. And then what we have here is the big key level here is 72.16. That is your 50-day SMA. Now, if you've been listening to my videos, you'll notice that I've been not really happy with, see how this is downtrending. Your 200 SMA, your 100 SMA here, and now your 50 SMA rolling over, and now look what's happening with your 21 and your 8 SMA. Rolling over. This is just really not good. However, let's not get too excited. Your price channels are still intact. So today, your key level is going to be the 66.80. That is going to be your very, very key support, and then your key resistance is going to be your 8 SMA here and your 21. Let's take a look here now on your weekly and your monthly. Okay, so far for the month, you're still intact here. Okay, so you're looking at 66.02. That is your key 50 SMA here, and then your top one here on your is 72.72 on your 200 SMA. So you're just still bouncing in between. If you can get above that 200, then you have 75.57. That's your 8 SMA. But that's not looking really too good. So what we want to do is you want to look to this price channel here. So you're looking at 62.43, and then if that is lost, you can come all the way down to this 100 SMA here. See, you're looking at 59.58. That's on your monthly chart. Okay. The key level here is going to be this 200 SMA, like I've always been pointing out here. Very, very key support. You're sitting at 67.51. Now, you went lower than that today, but the key is going to be on a closing basis, not intraday, on a closing. Then if that's lost, then we come to this candle here. You're looking at 65.38. You have 64.36, and then your big retest there is sitting at 63.64. Now, if that is lost, then we always go to the left here. See, you're looking at this 61.74. That would be the target that she would go to. Okay, then after that, then we just follow the candles here all the way on down. You know what I'm saying? So, but right now, let's not get excited here. What you want to do is just take one level at a time. So you're looking at 67 51 here on your weekly. That's going to be very, very key support on a closing basis. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, your natty gas here is looking pretty strong here. Now, I think this has a lot to do with all the heat wave that's coming across Texas and all that. We'll know a little bit more on Thursday what the draw is here. At 10:30, you'll have their EIA report out. But let's take a look here. See on your on hourly chart here. You know, yesterday I pointed out it was just going sideways. If that was a loss, then we look at these key SMAs here. But right now, you know, it broke back above this key level here at 2.816, and then it made a nice new high today at 2.854. That's always good. So that's going to be your break. That's the one you're going to be looking on the top. And then we want to do for support now is you want to look at 2.83. You want to look at this 2.81 on your 21 day, and then you want to do is look at 2.784, and then your big retest here is 2.72. That will keep you right inside this trading channel. Okay, on your 4-hour chart here, you can see, you know, you had this double top that I was pointing out. It sold down and then blasted right on up here. So right now she looks pretty bullish here, but we just got to be, you know, be very patient because, you know, natural gas, they don't call it the widowmaker for nothing. Okay, so watch your 2.8 and then watch your 2.74, and then we have down all the way down here on your 50-day is 2.65. But the key is going to be here is the retest here this high at 2.696. Let's take a look here on the daily. Okay, here we have your daily. So basically you had a nice 4-day rally up here, and then you had an inside day yesterday. No big deal. And then you had a nice higher high there today, which is looking pretty good, okay? So the key support levels here is you're going to want to look at is that breakout at 2.816. And then again, if that's lost, then we always look at this key 8 estimate here. See how it's moving up real nicely? So that's sitting at 2.67. So under that there is you have your 21 SMA, you're sitting at 2.44. And then we have your 100 SMA, you're sitting at 2.36. And then we have your 50 SMA sitting at 2.36. So that's all pretty much jammed up. The key is going to be this 8 SMA here. Now, if it can keep going higher, see, then what you want to do here is the next target is going to be 2.863. And then what we want to do is we want to look here at this candle right here. That's sitting at 3.027. That is going to be the target area which on this rally, which I am looking for. All right, let's take a look here on your weekly and monthly. Okay, here on your monthly chart here, see, this is looking very nice. You had sideways action, which you're going to have. I mean, that's a monthly chart that's spread out. But your target up here is your 100-day, you're looking at 3.25, okay, which is very good. And then we have your 50 SMA sitting at there at 3.68. And then we have your 200-day sitting at 4.11. So you have good targets there on the upside. And then always watch this 8 SMA. You're sitting at 3.32. She's coming down. That's always going to be big time resistance. Now, here on your weekly chart here, you want to look at this price channel. See, 3.027, which is this top of this candle right here. Okay, that is going to be the target. Now, again, if that can break above that, your big target here is going to be 3.75. That's going to be key. Now, your 8 SMA crossed over your 21. That's always a very bullish sign. So your support level there, you look at 2.49, and then we look at basically 4 on your 21 SMA. So that's going to be your support levels. On the upside, just watch this key 3.027. Now, I'll have more for you on crude oil and natural gas, probably right around the 2 o'clock area. So thanks for watching.